What's up, YouTube? This is NIU Husky 12. Matt Velkovich. For those of you who know me on bodybuilding.com forums, bodyspace, also on Twitter, Gym Fanatic Today is actually my first review, first video actually. So ended up getting 2 products delivered a couple days ago. First up is Alpha Amino by Cellucor. Huge Cellucor fan. Been taking their products for several years now. I have yet to try a product that hasn't really worked for me, delivered results in some form or fashion. And then any of you on Facebook that follow Cellucor already know, mystery flavor is out. If you haven't, go pick up a container, bodybuilding.com, any of the major retailers, or off of their website. I think they don't have it in stock yet. I would assume they're getting it soon. This sweepstakes actually goes until March. Weekly giveaways, $500 is stated on the top of the container. I actually didn't know that they were making the actual mystery flavor available. I thought it was just a contest where you came up with a name, and then they ended up going, you go through the bracket and you get paired up against someone else that they select and the fans vote, and you either advance or you get eliminated. Winner gets $25,000 advertising right on the top of every container. Through Facebook, or I think you can just submit it through your email. But anyway, C4, been taking it for a while. Definitely had to pick up the mystery flavor. Been hearing a lot of different things. People, different tastes. I think different taste palettes pick up different tastes. So the blend they put in here, I can see why you really can't go wrong with naming it. Or giving it a name. It has a lot of different flavors with it. It actually does remind me of one cocktail in particular. Not going to name the name though, because that's going to be one of my submissions, so I don't want to give you guys any ideas. But just opening it, I actually did post a quick video just doing the intro for that and Alpha Amino, just based on smell. And it had a gum smell, like a bubble gum type smell to it. If any of you had Zebra Stripe a long time ago, that's what the smell reminded me of. Taste is something a little bit different. Didn't taste like how it smelled. Cellucor just playing mind games with me. So no color to it, just white powder. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. I'm actually about to go down and smash some legs, get my legs destroyed. So only going to go with about 6 ounces of water, because I'll be taking the Alpha Amino right after. And with Alpha Amino, I've already taken it. Don't really need a lot of extra water during my workout. I think I went to the fountain twice yesterday during my workout just to take a sip, just to get some more moisture. Didn't really need any water though. Keeps you hydrated an insane amount. I normally drink 24 ounces of water on top of taking my pre-workout and inner workout, but Alpha Amino just keeps you hydrated a lot longer. But anyway, back to the C4. I only used 1 scoop. I'm only going to use 1 scoop today. Got the Vortex blender that I ended up getting off of the Cellucor Results kit back in, I think it was last February. Pretty nice, pretty much mixes pretty consistently. It looks like milk. Looks like a little, maybe with a little tint, a little bit darker. Looks like straight up milk. So it even looks like the one cocktail I have an idea of. No, it's not a White Russian, for any of you wondering. But the taste alone is ridiculous. A lot of people are raving about it already from what I've heard. Fizzing up quite a bit. Some might think it has an aftertaste to it. I don't. If anything, it is refreshing. It is, like I said, you really can't pinpoint one strong flavor on it. It does remind me of that cocktail, but then again, there's other flavors to it. I will say it does have a gum-like taste to it, not like a strong mint gum, something like Orbit or Trident, peppermint or spearmint, but it does have a bubblegum texture, taste to it. But then again, they threw in a bunch of other flavors. So like they said, you really can't go wrong with picking with one. I did submit a name called Sour Cherry Fervor. Does not taste like cherry, does not taste like grape. As I've heard a couple people saying, they've heard people, it reminds them of cherry or grape. I don't really taste that in this. If there was any cherry flavoring, it's very, very, very small amount in comparison to the other flavors that they threw in here. The only pre-workout that I've submitted, I believe, was for Volt in the supplement reviews section on bodybuilding.com. I was fortunate enough to do a log, thanks to Chef Bob. Just go through the profile quickly for those of you who are contemplating taking a pre-workout, haven't taken a pre-workout, or heard a lot about C4 and want to know what the blend is. I mean, you could easily go on their website and pull up the supplement fact profile, but it's got beta-alanine 1,500 milligrams, creatine nitrate 1,000 milligrams. It's a much easier absorbed form of creatine, gets into your system faster than creatine monohydrate. Arginine AKG 1,000 milligrams helps give you that increased blood flow that helps you get that pump. And then, of course, their explosive energy blend is vitamin C in there, N-acetyl L-tyrosine, caffeine anhydrous, of course, only 135 milligrams. Some other pre-workouts I know have a ridiculous amount of caffeine. Some people believe in taking 300 or 400 milligrams. I don't need that much. The most I ever take is 2 scoops of C4, and I'm set, and that's even pushing it a little bit. I stick with about 1.5 servings. Macronopurins in there, and then bitter orange, niacinamide, folate, and then so I can barely pronounce it. I can barely see it. Pyridoxal, 5-phosphate, and vitamin B12. I've taken every flavor with the exception of orange. I'm not an orange fan, so decided not to try it out. But taking pineapple, fruit punch, blue raz, strawberry margarita, which is actually my favorite. I actually have right over here. Green apple is another really good flavor. So now, including this one, I believe it's 10 or 11 flavors now. So there's a huge amount of variety. Probably will be cycling off of this soon. I think I've been taking it for a very, very long time. The only break I took was when I took M5 Reloaded and did a log for that. So I took a couple weeks off. Some days I incorporated, but I just wanted to see M5 Reload as a standalone product and a stim-free product to kind of take me off of stims, because I've been on for a long time. Stim junkie, of course. So like I said, the taste is, you could, if you haven't, go on their website. There's a link for it, or on Facebook on their fan page. All the information you need is on there. It's also on the container when you once you get it in or place an order or purchase it. $25,000 goes to the grand prize winner. $500 prizes every week for a set amount of weeks, and then they do the bracket tournament. So it's a great opportunity, and then winner's name is picked as the new flavor. So they could have easily slapped a flavor on it, but they're giving back to the fans, starting 2014 off with a bang. Kudos to them for really getting fan involvement, especially with the new flavor. Like I said, easily could have just thrown a name on it and been done with it. Probably the name I'm thinking of. If it's like that cocktail I'm thinking of, then they could have easily just thrown that name on it and been done with it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this quickly so we can move on to Alpha Amino. Alright, so next up is Cellucor's brand new product on the Chrome series line, Alpha Amino. Ideally, from getting some info from Chef Bob, if you know him on the forums, actually taking it pre-workout is more ideal if you're in a fasted state. If you just woke up in the morning, ready to work out on no food. This is the second most ideal that he posted for information that I saw was 5 to 6 hours in between meals is the most ideal. But if you can't, if you're an early morning riser and you got to head down to the gym and get on the grind, incorporating Alpha Amino pre-workout is definitely your best bet. I've taken this intro workout one time, pre-workout the other time. Intro workout was earlier in the workout. It was probably in the first 5 to 10 minutes. I ended up just sipping on it and getting in my system rather than sipping on it throughout the entire workout. I ended up picking up Icy Blue Raz. It was the first flavor I tried with C4, and it's phenomenal. It's actually voted one of their top flavors for the product for C4. So I ended up going with Icy Blue Raz. Everyone's raving about it. Opening it up, it might be hard to see because this is the first time using this webcam, and the quality is not as good. But the consistency of the powder reminds me of, if any of you have taken Hemorage by Nutrex, the original formula. The powder seems that type of consistency. It's really hard to see. I can barely lift it up there. But it's not as fine in terms of a powder as C4 is. I mean, it's close, but it's got a little bit more thickness to it. I mean, with a lot of amino acid products, that's what I've seen. Mixability, it's thicker. It tends to leave flakes, maybe some clumping, more particles once you blend it, no matter how hard you shake it. I've seen that with a lot of amino acid products, but surprisingly, the Blue Raz, and I'll end up mixing it right now. The first time mixing it in the Vortex blender showed absolutely 0 particles. And I mean, I don't really care either way. I mean, I could care less if there was or there wasn't, but some people are weird about that or whatnot. But it does, for this flavor at least, it does blend completely. Goes down very, very smooth. It's almost identical to the C4 Icy Blue Raz, but it's a smoother taste. It has a sweetness to it, but it's not, to me personally, that's just my opinion, it doesn't have that artificial sweetness to it. It actually tastes more, has the taste of fruit, of blueberry, raspberry, if you combine the two. It does have that taste, like I said, a lot smoother, not as intense. So sipping on it is wonderful. If I could, I'd drink it all day long. In place of juice and soda and all that, I would mix 1 scoop with it. The first time I mixed it in this blender bottle, and I used a full amount. I think I used about 24 ounces of water. The taste was diluted. Instructions on this do say to mix it with at least 8 ounces. And here I have 8 ounces. So let me go ahead and put 1 scoop in and blend it. And I'll show you guys. Again, it might be difficult to see on this webcam. It's my first time using it. New computer, pretty happy. Lenovo Ultrabook. If you need a new one, I would definitely recommend it, unless you're a MacBook fan, but whatever. So I'll go ahead and blend this up. Color's awesome. just like the Blue Raz C4, solid blue. But like I said, once I mixed it yesterday in this, and there was absolutely no clumping. So no clumping, but no flakes, no little particles, remnants floating around. Not even at the bottom, and sometimes they're settling even after mixing, and then you got to mix it again. But after I did that, there was really nothing. So it's hard to see. I don't know if you can really see, but little foaming at the top, nothing big. That goes away. But like you can see towards like the rim here, there's really nothing there. I guess I should get to the actual profile for those of you who haven't looked at the specs for it. It is an amino acid product, has your branch chains in there, it has their alpha amino complex. So your BCAAs, 3 times the leucine, so you have instantized L-leucine, leucine nitrate, leucine peptides, micronized isoleucine, then micronized L-valine, your branch chains. Then their alpha amino complex, micronized glutamine, micronized alanine, micronized L-citrulline, micronized arginine, micronized threonine, micronized L-lysine, micronized L-phenylalanine, micronized L-tyrosine, micronized histidine, and micronized methionine. A lot of fucking aminos. Alpha hydration formula, then you have your micronized taurine, but then the important ingredients on top of that in here is the raw coconut water powder, and then you also have your chia seed extract. Now, the coconut water a lot has picked up popularity in the past. I don't want to say a year. I did do supplement sales for about a year, and right when I started, the coconut water RTDs was extremely popular, and then the coconut oil itself, and the paste and the gel caps, all that was really starting to grow in popularity. And just for the hydration factor, like I said, taking this compared to not taking it, I have that need for thirst if I'm not taking the Alpha Amino. When I do take it, and this is only 8 ounces. I think yesterday I took it with 12. I only went to the fountain twice, and it wasn't to get, multiple ounces of water into my system. I just wanted it just to moisten my mouth. I didn't really, my mouth was getting a little bit dry, but I didn't have that need for thirst that I do when I don't take it. So I definitely think it plays a factor, and I know my body, and I'm always used to drinking, at least one of these bottles during my workout. My workouts go about an hour and a half. But just taking about 6 ounces of C4, and then the 8 of this, 14 ounces, not even a full blender bottle of water. I didn't really need it, and I felt great. I didn't feel exhausted at the end of the workout. I took it twice already. Took it in a fasted state in the morning, just because I was really eager. I was watching videos on YouTube, and it motivated me to get down there and just mash some weight. So I went down there in a fasted state. I like having calories in my system. I tend to lift better when I do. Actually, I do. It's night and day. And then I ended up taking 1 scoop of Alpha Amino and C4 and went downstairs in the morning. Killed it. Didn't feel exhausted. Didn't feel winded. Felt refreshed at the end of the workout. Like I just gotten down there. And then I did take it after 1 or 2 big meals, and then it was, I think, about 3 or 4 hours after one of those meals, which is when I took it. And again, didn't need that extra water that I normally consume during my workout. Should I? Maybe, probably, but I didn't need it. I didn't find myself winded. Endurance was up, and that hydration factor. So I really think that coconut water powder incorporated into the product definitely assists with your hydration and just endurance. When you're hydrated, not getting gassed as much. The amount of aminos that are in there too, all those micronized aminos in your branched chains as well, and the triple leucine complex that they have in there definitely helps with just recovery, endurance, and just delaying that fatigue. Like I said, I've taken it twice already. I'm going to take it a 3rd time right now, right before I go downstairs. I'm about to destroy my legs, so I'm definitely going to need it, which will probably be the ultimate test. Tons of squats, sumo deadlifts, walking barbell lunges, all that good stuff. But I'm definitely going to need it, and I'm really going to see if that's going to put me to the test if I do need that extra water during my workout that I haven't needed the previous 2 times that I've taken it. So right now, Alpha Amino comes in, I have the 30 serving right here, comes in a 15 serving, and there will be a 50 serving available as well. I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on it, if it's available on the bodybuilding.com store. The 30 and 15 are both available, and they're also both available on Cellucor's website, the brand new website. Check it out. A lot of good stuff on there, a lot of info, blogs, tips, articles, recipes. You can get their apparel now, and then bodybuilding.com has the 15 and the 30 serving. I believe it's priced at, bodybuilding.com is where I purchased this off of. Got it for $29.99 right now. alphaamino.com It links it through, it's just like a blurb that you share through your Facebook account, but it does give you a coupon for this. I believe some people are saying it's based off the amount of friends you have. I just created a Facebook account. I haven't had it in almost 2 years. Didn't need it, but trying to get back into the social media swing of things now. So I ended up getting 20% off of this, so it was $23 for 30 servings. I know there's also other promos and whatnot. You can also use that coupon on Cellucor's website as well if you want to get it off of there. So 4 flavors too. This is Icy Blue Raz, also watermelon, lemon, lime, and fruit punch. Lemon lime, I ended up trying a pre-production sample of the lemon lime. A lot of people complained that it had a bad aftertaste. They did get that fixed and ended up going with a new formula for it. So it's top notch. It's on par with all the other flavors. Just in case you're wondering if you're a lemon lime fan or if you're not. But I went with Icy Blue Raz because it's my favorite C4 flavor. People are raving about it. So that and the mystery flavor. I'm gonna enjoy both of these for the next month or so, and get me ready. So I'm gonna see what else I can do reviews on in the upcoming weeks, months. So stay tuned. This is my first one. Hope it was helpful, provide some sort of info. If not, feel free to message me. Probably the easiest way is on my bodyspace account, NIU Husky 12. Getting ready for that Diamond Ties 100K challenge. Starts Monday. So I'll see you guys next time.